We are back at it again. Ready to Love is back. Yes.
My bad, y'all. I didn't realize my mic. Can you hear me? Hey, Bright Star, can you guys hear me? So my mic was off. Mic check, mic check. Okay, let's get to it. I got my hood on because it got a little hood tonight. Please tell me you guys watch Ready to Love Tonight, episode 7. As I peek over the couch over here, Alex is feeling some type of way ever since her friend left. Hmm. Because her friend brought it to her attention, like, girl, you not acting like you ready for love with him. Something isn't right. Your friends are gonna call you out. We all know that's why nephew Tommy in the show brought them on. We all know your friends gonna come and tell you, baby, your family's gonna tell you what is going on, what is happening right now. She's not feeling it when it comes to Brian right now. I'm gonna tell you, giving my opinion about Brian and for what I saw tonight, okay, that when the women, well, actually, the next episode is gonna be a woman and a man going home, but I have a feeling that Brian is going to be at the top of the list. Welcome, everybody. We are talking about Ready to Love, episode 7. Episode 7 is season 3, uh, Last Resort. If you are new to the channel, please do not forget to hit that like button for me and hit the bell and subscribe if you are new. The like button does help out, my channel and everything. Okay, so these two, they're a mess. I don't know what's going on with Alex. I don't know if she's gonna choose. I don't know what's the tea with that. I really don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we have we have Joy and we have Jay. Don't they look so cute? Hey, how you doing? I see you, Jay, over there. Now I'm gonna say something about Jay in this episode. I'm gonna say something, y'all. Let me keep it real, y'all. Okay. When I saw Jay in this episode with Joy, look at that hair. That hair, I'm telling you guys, is everything. Jay, to me, showed me a different side of him tonight. I looked at him different. That's why you gotta be careful. When you first meet somebody, you get a first impression, even if it's a negative first impression, but if you get a first impression about somebody, you gotta be careful because there are so many different layers to people that they can screw you up. Okay? So Jay is doing his thing. To me, Jay and Joy are so much alike, and I'm not gonna say so much like they're so popular. They are super popular. The men want Joy and the women want Jay. Okay, and the both of them together, to me, I see as a power couple. They're very natural. Like today, I heard them. They was talking today. They said that they have made each other laugh till they cried. It's like a natural. Somebody makes you laugh is really important. I mean, I know love and romance is gold, but you know what I'm saying. Now, speaking of Miss Joy being so popular, wait a minute. Don't tell me I don't have that picture here. Hold on. I'm missing a picture. Now, her and the chef Edwin have been getting really close. So here's something different. Now, I hadn't heard about this type of yoga. It's some kind of different yoga. Okay, this is some type of different yoga that I looked it up, and it is what they were doing was pretty. It's a little more intimate. Okay. Now she was like, if it get too freaky, she was like, I am out of here. I'm going back inside. Go back inside. So in the midst of this yoga, it's like they really was getting down with it. Like the way they was laying on each other. I'm trying to develop that picture of this. The way they were laying on each other, because he's trying to figure out what he wants to do. Now, this picture is not the way. Let me just show this picture. Hold on, yeah. Let me just show this picture right here. And I'm gonna get back to what I'm about to say. I'm waiting for it to upload. Y'all know computers, phones, it's all the same. It just come on now. So anyway, this yoga actually has a name. Now the name of it, I don't. I meant to look it up to have it in the title, to have to type it or whatever. I don't know the name of the actual yoga, but this type of yoga, like I said, people are there. We go. Okay, people are intimate. I mean, not intimate. They get close, right? And to me, it's a little bit of movement involved. To me, now this gonna sound funny, even though it didn't look that way, kinda. What's the name of that game where everybody's bent over and they're all trying to touch the square? That's what it reminded me of. I'm not gonna lie to you. It did remind me of that. But yeah, you see, he got his hand on her, and it wasn't even like vulgar. It was very like light touch. He wanted to see the chemistry because they have a connection. They have had one for a while. Twister, thank you, Bright Star. I didn't know what I was talking about. So, wait a minute, my bad. So, like I was saying, they were doing their yoga and getting intimate and getting not intimate. I shouldn't use that word. Getting close. And I really like the way Joy. She was like, I'm gonna go out here and but I'm not gonna get. Hold on. Okay, I am not gonna get too freaky or whatever. She's a lady. I like how she carries stuff. Actually, all the ladies here. Okay, we'll take. We're gonna put a spoon. We're gonna put a table on that. We'll put a table on that. Okay, I think they're all different. All different. Now, um, speaking of Edwin made a comment about the ladies, and he said, and I'm trying to go quote it exactly, but he also wanted to see what was going on with Joy, also because he said Naya and him have a connection, right? But at the same time, he said he didn't like the way she was moving. Now we all know what happened last week. Hold on, let me show my face here. We all know what happened last week. Hang on, yeah, just a second. Okay, we all know what happened last week with Naya and with Chris, and I think that actually a few of the women and a few of the men in the house thought that Naya's actions, and even fans, I really talked to a whole lot of different people, as far as the chat and people typing in, and people were not happy with Miss Naya last week. In fact, people in the house were saying they weren't happy with Naya's actions. And hearing people talk about her even after the fact, even Evan said he was, didn't like her actions with Chris. And collectively, the women were saying they felt like that, in all honesty, that Naya wasn't feeling Chris anyway and was looking for a reason for her to not be with Chris. I think the men also did not like when she expressed the fact that, well, if we're going to split the money down the middle, that made her want to retreat to Edwin, the chef. And I don't think anyone like that, as far as the men, especially because it looks like, okay, well, you just want to make sure you're financially stable. Even though she's already financially stable on her own, I just think she has standards. In that house, the men in that house did not like her standards. They didn't like how she talked about money and how, she didn't like it. Okay? So we're going to get back to Miss Naya. Okay? And I'm going to, of course, I'm going to give my opinion like always. But Um, this is why Edwin was. I mean, he was already feeling joy. He was already feeling joy before she started rubbing on his beard and making the comments. Speaking of comments, let me say this. She made a comment about no, he made a comment about her eyes. That her eyes were pretty, like a kitty cat or whatever. And she said, "Oh yeah, my kitty cat eyes match my. It's pretty. Both of them are pretty." I was like, you know what, girl? There's nothing wrong with being a woman that's really comfortable with your sexuality, comfortable with uh, everything. Nothing is wrong with that. And it just seemed like that Edwin brought it out of her because when she was with Chris, I really felt like I'm not saying that she was not this way when she was with Chris. I don't know why I felt like that Edwin brought a different side of her out. Y'all can come to me and see if I'm like completely off about it. But I felt like when she was with Edwin, it really did bring a different person out of her. She was different. I don't know. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Thank you for Bright Star and my Night for putting everything in the chat. I also posted that because right now, put a ring on it. It's actually on right now. I'm gonna watch it after the fact and talk about it tomorrow. But the interview with Hollywood is actually pinned in the comments. If you are not on YouTube, you want to come see it. Just come over to YouTube in the comments. It's right there in the chat. Pin. Check it out, please. Okay. Like I said, we'll get more into Naya as well. I want to get into Miss Stein. Y'all know this is my queen right here. Okay, look. I gotta admit. Let me peek over. First of all, I am super proud. Okay, Simone. She decides. Well, she goes up to Mr. Rashid was like, look, I want to go out on a date with you. I thought she was super cute the whole episode. Her outfits, everything was cute. She straight up told him what she wanted, like a strong woman should. I have asked out a guy before and got the guy. I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with being an aggressive woman, letting a guy know that you want to talk to him. I loved it. I really did. It was very empowering to watch. So she asked him out. He said yes. So as she comes up and see what he has set up, look, roses, champagne, and it's on the back of a truck. I think he works with cars or whatever. So I loved it. I loved it. And they just jumped right in. They were having an actual date, asking questions, talking, getting down to the nitty gritty. He told this story that I really like. I like about his childhood. Not really, I won't say like, but it was just intriguing because he said she asked the question like, "What have you had to overcome?" I might not be saying this correctly, but things you had, the hardest thing to overcome in your life. He spoke about when he was a child, how he had issues as far as speaking. His mom was like, "Look, I don't care about or no, slow speaking. I think or talk slow. I'm sorry." And his mother pushed him, and ever since then, he's like, look, every time I do something, I'm gonna go harder. Every time I'm gonna prove that I can do it all the time. I liked it. It was a very encouraging story. They had like a moment, okay, and then I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh, let me get out the way. Let me get out the way. Oh, okay, okay. So if y'all remember, Simone was actually on my show. She was on my live, and we had a discussion. I'm like, okay. And one discussion that we actually had was about Rashid. Look, was about Rashid, and she said when the glasses come off, she said when the glasses come off, she said you better look out because he got it going on, and obviously she wasn't lying. He has swag. I think the people are sleeping on him, especially Miss Miss thing. She's so into Calfani. But anyway, oh, I forgot about that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. I can't believe I forgot about them. Where is my picture? Daggone it. Okay. Now we finna go into a different category here. Okay, we're gonna go into a different category. Now, we talked about this before with Denise and with Calfani and how I told you the possessiveness. I told you guys I think he's gonna get tired of it. I said I really believe that he's gonna get tired of her being so possessive, right? So him and her are having a great time. They're playing checkers, they're bonding and talking, they're flirting. It looks very natural. They're giggling, just having a good time. And she walks by, and the first time I go by, I'm like, oh, okay, she's gonna be cool with it. She walks by, gives a little smile, nods her head up and down because he was just talking. So she goes inside, and everyone's like, uh-oh. And you hate to hear the people hear you walking up and they're like, oh, uh-oh, there goes Denise. Oh, there got a driver. Or whatever they're thinking. So Denise walks in, then she walks out again to walk by them. And then she says, what did she say? Be careful. Oh, keep it cute. She said, keep it cute. I'm like, Denise. Now I thought, what? Now I know I'm a aggressive woman, and I always have been a aggressive woman, but I'm like, come on, Denise. No, Denise, no, don't do that. Okay. Thank you, Bright Star. Yes, if you are highly entertained, please feel free and be a blessing and drop a gift to the Commission Reviews Cash App. And we also accept, yes, super chats. I got a super chat last week and I did not say it. I'm so sorry. I saw Bright Star. I was in the middle of my interview with Hollywood. Thank you for a super chat. I appreciate it. And also, too, don't forget if you want to hear my Cash App, and I really hadn't done this in a while. I try to do it only once an episode, and everything, my name, everything I do is all the same name, so it's not like where in the devil I got the phone turned around, so I can't find my stuff, y'all. Hold on, there we go. So anyway, Denise, she's very upset. California, I think, got pissed. Even she was like, "Well, should we stop? I don't want to have no drama." He's like, "Look, no, it's good." So she goes to her room and he comes in there. He's like, look, I don't know what is going on. We are dating. We are getting to know other people. With that being said, I'm going to talk to people. And when you have, guys you was talking to or whatever, I did not try to interrupt. So I expect the same respect. I don't think he was asking for too much. I really don't. Because if you think about it, at the last episode, her friend was talking to Kalfani and talking to Tony. And both men were gentlemen, very respectful. There was no issue or anything. So to be honest, I completely get what he is saying. He is owed that respect because he gave it to her. Because she's also dating. Okay. Now I want to get into Miss Winter. Miss Winter. Now, let me look in between these two here. First of all, y'all know I had Winter on here as the interviewer. She was a wonderful interview. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, I'm starting to feel a little bit. I'm not gonna say feel bad. I don't know what's going on. She's a great catch. Okay. The only reason why Brian is even over here is because of what happened with Alex. Alex doesn't know what she wants. She don't know she wants him. So now all of a sudden, he's all on her. Right? So there's a double date with who is it? Him, her, and who was it? Also, Cal Fani. Okay, they're all on this double date. And she asked the question, I guess after the last time the friends were there, maybe it's becoming a thing, I don't know. So Winter, she was like, what do you see in her, California? And then he's like, what do she asked him, what do you see in me? His comment was, talking about her swag, how she looking, she's beautiful and thick thighs, save lives, stuff like that. And she was like, this is such surface level. She's like, he's full of crap. She said, I'm faking it, but no. She's just trying to explore her options, which I think is smart because she's not feeling it because she really wants Jay. Let's be clear. But Jay is the joy. And she wants the main focus to be on her, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her. So you see Winter looking to the side and her face, she's like, I'm faking it, but no. So I really do believe that he is going to be one of the ones to go home because he is doing the hokey doke. You was doing messing up, and look with the Alicia thing. They was already mad about that with the Alicia thing. You go from the Alicia thing. Her friend sees her with him, and her friend is like, "I just don't see it." She's like, "I just don't see it." That was a big red flag. Just like the red flag that Chef was saying that he saw with Naya. These flags are coming up. They've been in the house long enough to like say, you know what? You cool. You're attractive. I like talking to you, but I'm just not feeling you. They're getting to that point. Just like where she going out with Simone and that whole thing, that was a cute little surprise because he's looking like, look, she's getting into California. Why can't I get into somebody else? I'm like, look, okay. So that's what's going on with the situations and the couples, and it is the men's night to make a decision about the ladies and who goes home. Now I thought I had this picture of my boys, and where is my picture of my boys? There it is. Hold on, y'all. So the guys actually got together. Y'all like my little oops, wrong hand, wrong way, still wrong way. There it is, my Santa and my lights. You see my lights? They ding, 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 ding. Happy holidays. So the guys got together, and every time we got the guys together in their little area that they always get into. There we go. There we go. So the guys got together, and nephew Tommy, they had their moment like, look, I need you to tell me the real. What's good? Who's feeling who? And the guys sound off. Denise's name comes up, and so does Naya. The girls working hard this episode because even who was it? I think Alex kind of went out with Calfani. All the women were just like exploring. I think Winter was shaking out Tony. The women was like, "Look, it's a woman's night to go home. We finna just really date and get to know." Let me see the comments real quick. Let's see, Cafe Latte 11, welcome. You said Brian also seems like a player. Oh my goodness, yes. I also agree with that. We're gonna get into Naya, baby. Hold on, stick around. Stick around. Okay. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I got Miss Nurse Shay in here. Hello, Nurse Shay. Welcome. Ooh, Calfani is shooting shots, baby. They say Naya is super phony. That girl seems like a psychopath. Ooh. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Oh my. Anyway, the guys got together and the women that they decided that they wanted to see on the I don't want to say on the chopping block, but wanted to see having the conversations where and I look, I don't want to say repeat offenders, but hold on, we got Miss Naya. Hey girl. Hey Naya. And we got Denise. What's up? Mm, what's good? Hey, what's up? Anyway, so we got Miss Naya and we have Miss Denise. Okay. Now, let's start with Denise. Let's be honest. The reason why that she is actually up for the situation right now is because pretty much Calfani is really tired of all this. I'm jealous. I'm possessive. I only want you. You can't talk to nobody else. It is just, it's just me and you. Ooh, baby. That's all. That's they can't. Mm-mm. Wait a minute. Nurse Shay's dropping some bombs in the chat. She said Naya was looking for a sperm donor and a bill payer. Oh, I got to get a boom, and I ain't done a boom all night. Hold on, hold on. Let me read that one more time. Let me get my boom ready. Wait. Hold on. Let me get my boom ready. Wait a minute. Where's my boom? Where in the devil is my boom? There you go. Okay. Nurse Shay says Naya was looking for a sperm donor and a bill payer. Now, you look at my comments. I want you guys to tell me when this live drops. Do you agree or not agree with Nurse Shay? Okay. Somebody else is okay. We good to go on that. Bright Star, you laughing at me? What you laughing at, Bright Star? All right. So now we down to these two ladies. The men have decided that they want to have a conversation with. Okay. So when they had the conversation going back and forth, they had Jay who was having a conversation with Denise, and then we have Rashid having a conversation with Naya. Now, when they first sit down, they're talking, and I love Naya's earrings. It just seems like, it's a real conversation. Like, hey, me and the guys, we're talking about this and that, and we feel like, whoop de whoop de whoop, and we feel like, you a little bit. Dang. I mean, they didn't say that because to me, I did not feel that at first from the guys until I heard them speak about Nia. Then I was like, oh, they really felt like the decision that they made. And see, I didn't even think about it from the guy's point of view. When the guy said that when Chris was in there talking about Nia, that he was pretty much acting like he was in love, the love of his life. And I was like, I didn't even really think about that impression of him speaking to nephew Tommy and the guys when there's nobody around about how he felt. Well, Naya went to saying, well, if he was mesmerized by me and I'm a prize and all this, I was like, oh, snap. Very confident woman Naya is. And you can't really knock that, but she's very confident. But, okay, now she would have to understand that from a man's point of view, or even from a woman's point of view, that when she decides she didn't want Chris, it looked like she just wanted Chris for money. A lot of people may have taken it that way. I took it as because she has her own money. She wants she wants him to take care of things. Now, me myself, I don't mind the split down the middle. That's me. Every woman is different. I think every woman's not gonna want to have the same thing from a man. So I said that's her preference, who she wants to be with. Okay, and I felt bad for Chris because he ended up going home. Now my thing is, Chris would have stayed and would have been able to talk to some of the women. I would have liked that for him. To be honest, but he didn't get the opportunity because it just like Simone said, it only takes one bad conversation, and you might be out of here. If you say it to enough people, because see, the thing about it with the drawback and the messed up part for Chris was only focused on Naya. Chris wasn't focused on anybody else. Lee Pepper's in the building. How you doing? Naya needs to go, not because of what she said, it's how she handled it. Cafe Latte says Naya is extremely two-faced. She completely turned on Chris and threw him away without any regard for his feelings. As at the end of the episode, she really also says she didn't really want to like him. Okay, yes, okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Go ahead and get into it. Um, at the very end of the day, out of the two ladies, they told her she needs to calm down, that she's too clingy, she needs to chill out. Okay, but they decided that she is still ready to love. Let me say it before we go back to Naya. Now, Mama, this is the third time you have been down in the whatever you call it, the bottom two, whatever it is. This is her third time in a row. Now, obviously, they see something in her, but at the same time, I don't know if she will survive another elimination. So, I mean, if you are that way, you are just aggressive that way. I'm not saying you should not be yourself. I'm not going to say that. But at the same time, Mama, I don't know. I don't know. Let's get back to Naya's exits, okay? Because Naya was giving me, let's see. Hold on. Let me see. When Naya was sitting there, and as soon as he said, we didn't think that you were ready to love, Naya, when she got up, y'all, and see the thing about it, when she first hopped up, I was like, okay, I already know it's gonna be. Naya was not playing with the boys today. She wasn't playing. So when she got up, it was like, mm-mm. She said, you can stay into the couch. I was like, or she was like, yeah, Naya was like, yeah, you stay into the couch. And then when she was leaving, the producer's coming up to her and he was like, hey, I need you to come into your exit interview. She was like, y'all are not going to embarrass me. I got a man at home. The producer was like, who? She was like, I am the prize. I am everything. I got attractive people at home. I put on hold. I was like, that's a G. That's a player. But I'm going to say this, Naya, because I do like you. Okay. I felt like your exit was unnecessary. Even if you didn't like what he was saying, I would not have run out that way. Well, let me not say that because I don't know. I'm not in a situation. I'm not going to say what I've done. What I'm saying is, I wish you would have maybe just left. Thank you, Archie. Bye. And not said anything else. All the stuff, but I got a boyfriend. I'm not doing the exit interview. I was like, dang, Naya. I was like, look, hood. Let me get my hood on. Hold on. Naya, girl, for real. What had happened? What had happened? Okay. Because Naya wasn't playing. Hold on. Wait a minute. Nurse Shay said, read my comment. What'd you say, Nurse? What did I miss? She must have 9 lives. Exactly. Denise is crazy possessive. She seems like a stalker type that will slash your tires at worst. The sound effects. You know how I am with the ad. Read my comment. What did I miss? Naya is a psycho. She can't switch it up for 2.5. The way she completely changes on down, that girl is psycho. She's still better than not. Oh, I'm sorry. She's still better than Naya. She's loyal with her crazy. Loyalty does not make crazy better. Okay, I really feel like that Denise and Naya could be besties. But I'm gonna say this, guy. Look, like being serious, being serious. When she said I got a man at the house, I was like, because if you heard the producer was like, who? The producer was like, what? You could tell it was a very honest response because the producer was not ready. I wasn't ready. Okay? When that woman got up and was like, bruh, I'm out. Talk to the couch. I was like, Naya, don't do that. And see, the thing about it with Naya, they felt like that the situation with Edwin wasn't genuine. So when she said something about Edwin, about how she didn't like this, I was like, what? I came on this show. It just seemed disingenuous. I'm not going to lie. And if you just said it because you were mad, that doesn't make any sense either. Because everybody eventually would have to go home and only, a couple of couples were going to be remaining. But I do feel like that in real life, this is the way she is. She wants what she wants. And like I said, if your preference is whatever with a man, I don't have a problem with that. My issue is, I think Chris and her, because they were my favorite couple in the very beginning of the show. I was like, oh, I love them together. I said, I love them. And then it seemed like when she said, I'm sorry, when he said split down the middle, it was like, dun, dun. I'm like, whoa. I mean, I just, mm, child. So she was sent home, and she didn't leave with the quiet, the whisper. She left with a bang, talking about you ain't finna embarrass me. But Naya, you said the producer wasn't gonna embarrass you, but that way you ran out, was that not embarrassing? I gotta keep it real. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't like her or whatever. We human. We get upset. We get emotional. I get it. But the way she stormed out of there, bro, I was like, what is going on? Okay. Naya said she had a boyfriend. She only came there to see us. Yes, Nurse Shay. If you are looking for Periscope, look at the comment I have on the screen. Yes, she did say that. Naya said she had a boyfriend. She only came there to see if there was something better. Now I'm gonna not gonna lie, I did feel like that when she said I could talk to Edwin 365 times more. I was like, I did feel like she liked Edwin, but I felt like she was pissed off at Chris. But what he said, Naya is scary. I wouldn't trust her at all. I wouldn't even want to be her friend. She is too phony. Oh, snitted it app. Dang. Y'all coming through in these comments. Maria, you laughing at me. I don't see Naya being in a long-term happy relationship. She seems toxic and has a horrible attitude. She just wants to be a baby mama, not a wife in a happy marriage. Now, I know she wants a child, and I can tell that she really wants a baby. She has her own money. The only thing that I was confused about was what was wrong with him saying he wanted to split the money down the middle. Now, this is just me and my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. That was my only issue. Like, what was the big deal about him saying that? That he wants to split the money. Like, look, bro. I mean, if you want to help me with the rent, like, if my rent is 1,000 or whatever, you want to come with the half. Let's go. I'm not tripping. She was like, no, you gonna cover everything. I was like, everything. She was like, everything. Hey, Naya. What's up, girl? Don't be mad at me. I still love you. Okay. Uh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep messing your name up. Cafe Latte 11 says, I don't see Naya being in a long term happy relationship. She seems toxic and has a horrible attitude. Oh, I just read that. I'm sorry, tripping. Um, he told her DJ money was not long in the beginning. Wait, he told her DJ money was not. Oh, wow. And you know what they said? The part that I thought was really sad. She said she wanted to reach out to Chris, and actually told Joy to reach out. Joy and Chris are friends. So she told Joy to reach out to Chris because she said she wanted to talk to him about doing a podcast or something like that. They said that he took off all his social media. Chris. Now that part made me sad. He took down all of his social media because I do believe he was feeling her. And I do believe that he felt away. Not saying that he was deep in love with her, but they were vibing this entire season. And then out the blue, he said something she doesn't like, and he felt pushed to the side. I mean, when she commits, she committed. When she was done with him, she was done. When they had their first conversation after the little situation with her friend, she was very dry. And I just knew it was over with. And he said, do you understand? You understand? Feel me what I'm saying? She was like, no, I don't. And then we go to the scene. I could have 3,000 more talks with Edwin. I was like, it's a wrap. Maria Moore says she emotionally selfish. She don't like. I'm sorry. She emotionally selfish. She don't like for no one to say anything. She don't like. She don't. I'm sorry. Don't compromise. It's very toxic. And how you want to do? How she want to do a podcast after she treated him that way? She did say that she wanted to talk to him. I don't know if she wanted to get some tips or whatever, um, to do a podcast. And then they found out that Chris actually took down his social media after he was removed from the house, or you know. And I was just like, dang. But if you think about it, if you're on TV and or because I don't know if this was pre-taped when it happened, and you get yeah, it is. So you get sitting home. I'm not trying to be on Facebook because people gonna be like, "Wait a minute, you on Facebook and the show is still going on? What happened?" Probably didn't want to ask no questions or deal with anything. Nurse Shay says, after seeing this episode, I'm sure he realized he escaped a bullet. You know what? I'm done with y'all in this chat. Cafe Latte 11 says, wow, she wanted to use Chris even more to help her do a podcast. That's why she was trying to be nice to him again. She throws people away after she is done with him. Them earrings cute though, girl. I need them earrings in my life. Maria says, yeah, chat. Well, in my comments, I got mixed views about Miss Naya. I got views about Naya where it's like they feel like she should be allowed and have a preference as far as a man. I got some views in the chat where people said they felt like Chris was, wishy washy and she should be able to choose what she wants to. Some people said, how come Chris is not with Joy? My response to that was Chris and Joy are friends outside of the situation, and they probably do not look at each other more than that. They look at each other like friends. I think that Naya did like Chris. I think she was getting to know other people. I just think that she did not like what he said. I don't really have an answer because everything changed between them um, when he said that. And Rashid, everybody felt like you just was not feeling Chris, and they felt like this is my feeling. I might be wrong, but I think the whole house felt like if she didn't want Chris, then she should have just moved on to somebody else, and maybe Chris could have gotten to know another woman in the house. And I really do feel like that is what they were trying to say. Chris could have had an opportunity with someone else, but he did not get that because Naya did. He was into Naya and she was into him. And as soon as he pissed her off, she was into Chef. But like I said, remember, if you remember the day before, I told you guys, Chef Edwin and her had went out on the date. Or yeah, they were hanging out. So it wasn't like out the blue. If y'all just being real, they already had a situation going on. Now, did it step it up a little bit when she got irritated with Chris? Yes. My issue with Naya only has to do with her bad attitude and how she changes so abruptly and seems completely two-faced and so mean. This is Cafe Latte 11 is speaking. Maria says she said she got a boyfriend, but was slobbing them men down on the show. Ooh, wait a minute. Welcome everybody. You are here at Kamish Reviews channel.
You are now listening to
You handle her.
Show Review.
Mm. Welcome everybody to the chat. You are here at Kamish Reviews. We are chilling, ready to love, just wrapped. And you guys know that I am working on something for after the reunion. I'm really trying to piss nobody off because I'm actually working on something with a few of the cast behind the scenes while I try to get something going on here special or something because the reunion is already being taped as this Friday. So we will see. I may have something come up this weekend. I don't know, but I am working on it. People in the cast behind the scenes, they're pretty cool people. I will say they handle their business. I will say that. And regardless of who goes home, I think the whole cast is very, very classy. I will say that. Okay. So that's who has gone home. From what I saw on the previews, I didn't really see like a whole lot of. Ooh, I'm gonna watch the preview again and post the video like I always do. But hold on, who am I missing? Let's see. What is going on? The underrated darkness. Frederick FB Blue. How you doing? Peace, JT. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Now, you guys, hold on. I think Denise would be better with Anthony. They say I do feel that, but everybody loves Calfani. I don't know what it is about this dude, but it's something. They really want him. So now I had already told you guys, honestly, the couples that we're seeing forming here. We got Chef, I call him Chef, with the whole thing with the yoga. We got, Denise, who is only wants Calfani, but also talks to Tony. Tony. We got mm, mm, go on get it. Go on get it. Boy, you better get that kiss. You better get it. Okay, we got Simone branching out. Let me. I'm trying to listen to the conversation. Yeah. Shh. We got Simone branching out herself, trying to find something new. Don't know what's going on over here. Look, I'm trying to listen. I don't know what's going on. I think she done with him, and I think her friend pretty much told her in so many words, "This is a wrap. You don't want him. Go talk to somebody else." Okay, and I can't get out this pretty hair. I think Joy wants Jay. I do. I think Joy wants Jay, and I think Jay wants Joy. JJ, JJ, and she don't want him, and he don't want her. I don't know what he want. He just doing too much. You said Rashid is cool. What do y'all think about Brian? Brian will be going next, Maria. Brian will be going next. Who is that? Somebody just started following me. Now I don't know who that is. Uh, yes, Jay and Joy. Wait, Jay and Joy. Uh-oh. I almost timed you out. Cafe, I was about to be able to say I almost timed you on accident. Jay and Joy are each other's number one. I do believe that. I do believe that. So, yeah, that's my recap. We got some new people that's coming in. I hope that you guys will become a Commission Reviews crew. We have a good time over here. We talk about competition shows, reality shows. If you guys watch Put a Ring on It, the interview I did with Hollywood is pinned in the comments at the very top. I also did an interview with Miss Winter. She was a queen and wonderful. And I also did an interview with Miss Simone. She's wonderful. Let me tell you guys, she's so freaking awesome. So please, guys, go and check out those videos and check out those interviews. If you are new to the channel and have not seen it, okay? And like I said, I'm trying to work on some things for the rep at the end of this season. And thank you everyone who has come to the live and has been here for this whole entire season. We got more shows, more things coming up, but I wanted to say I appreciate the love. Okay? Y'all be safe. Wear a mask, wear gloves. Every time I do a live, just be safe. The pandemic is no joke. Please wash your hands. I know it sounds corny. Wear gloves. Don't touch. No hug. Stop it. Stop. I'm tired of seeing y'all in the stores and each other's faces. I'm tired of seeing y'all faces in the stores. Do not come out as a necessity. All right, I'm done.